because I know I have some students that like computer gaming. So we had mentioned in class, at least Joseph and I have had conversations about how a screen could be a great slab or place for it to be mounted on the wall. There's nothing wrong with a particular computer device or thing like a controller. Could be a sculpture. Oh, I guess it doesn't do too well. There you go. Controller could be the sculpture, and the screen could be a combination of the two could be a nice sculpture, right? Because it allows you to get that depth so it comes off of the wall a certain space. But you can also do kind of something I was hinting at is that I'm looking at his case and it has like Mario Kart on the cover. Now this might be a little bit much in clay depending upon your comfortability in it, but we'll use it as a concept. Can we all agree that Mario is flat on the case, right? When I turn it sideways, you don't see Mario. So you always have the option in a clay sculpture to paint a certain detail if time got away from you in the sculpting process. I have to do that all the time. Like I fired yesterday my my Jerry's game body. If you were around, I think it was 6th grade that I was building that when Miss Middleton was in the school as a student, teacher candidate or whatever. But remember my one guy with the big head, the lid, and it was a straight cylinder. Well, I built another body for him so that his arms are crossed as if he's like thinking to play chess. I had wanted to do a lot of sculpting with the hands and everything, but it dried. Obviously, I hadn't worked on it in a while. And I thought I could carve it, I could sculpt it, or I could just fire it and I could paint it. Okay, so it's nice sometimes for Mr. Regal's examples to mimic some of the difficulties that you guys are going to have where you just run out of time, okay, because there's only so much time we can solidly, sustainably work. But what I'm trying to point out is that, so we have something that's flat and it's on the case. And if we never got a chance to sculpt it, couldn't we paint that on the case if you were, going to hang this on the wall for whatever reason with the speaker thing? Okay. But we could also sculpt this. It could be layers. You could draw out the shape, roll out a slab, and it can be very flat as it raises up. And it also could be sculptural real, and it could look like Mario Kart is literally driving off of the case. Okay, so that's another thing that could be happening here is a Mario Kart character or a shell from Mario Kart, or a Bullet Bill, I think it is, when you are rocking it forward. But you get the idea. You could take something and then make a sculpture, making it look like it rises out of it. And that's why I was talking today about characters. I was like, oh, how cool would it be to have like a page from a children's book and you literally are sculpting the characters as if they're rising up out of the book that could be hanging on the wall. Anyway, it's just sometimes Mr. Regal's got to throw different curveballs at you so that you even just kind of experience the idea, and maybe it generates new concepts for you to think about. There's